gentlemen, thanks for agreeing to come along on Street Vibes UK. I'm making a blog and I just want to ask you a lot. I'll ask you first, what's your name? I'm Jules.
Hamza.
Hamza. Okay. Welcome to the Street Vibes UK. I'm going to ask you a question like, what do you think depression looks like? What do you think a person who suffers from depression, will you know a person who suffers from depression by just walking them and seeing them walk by on the street?
I think, me personally, I don't think you could really tell. I don't think appearance is a big factor in how depression looks. You could see someone on the street who's well kept, someone who's not well kept, and they could be going through different things.
Different stages.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I don't think physical appearance is a big factor in. I would never look at someone and then question whether they were depressed.
Okay, what do you think of a person who looks like clean white jeans, like what I'm wearing, clean top without any stains? Do you think a person like me could be suffering from depression?
Yeah, of course.
I
Not
like
to say
this
that you
answer.
are, but
I'm like,
you never know.
you never know, because a person like me could just go home and commit suicide.
I hope
For
you don't.
example, no, I'm not saying, I'm just making a blog, just giving that example. Like a person like me that could be as clean as I am, you could ask for them tomorrow, and someone said, oh, she died yesterday. What was she killed herself, or he killed himself.
Yeah.
I'm not referring to me. We just, like, or you. I'm not referring to any of us, but we just trying to see, like, what people think depression, like the grassroots people on the street that would know about depression, what do they think it looks like? That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, I don't think you can tell based on physical appearance.
I agree with you.
That's my main thing. I think it presents itself in different ways. Different people have different ways.
I agree with you.
Differently, so.
And this is your friend?
Zed, yes.
So, hi, I'm Jules. What's your name?
Ed.
Ed. And are you two from London? I should ask you.
Cardiff. I'm from Cardiff.
Okay, and you?
I'm from Northern England.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I want to ask you the exact same question. What do you think depression looks like on a person?
Well, I think you covered most of it. I feel like you can't really tell. It's just everyone deals with it differently. Some people show it more, some people don't. You may look at someone and say they've got depression, you can tell. But I don't think it's good to judge people off of the way they look. I think you should, understand that everyone can be suffering. You just can't tell sometimes.
Okay. Because a person could be like up and about looking like, like what we a society term as normal look, and then the next time they go inside they could be crying behind closed doors.
Yeah.
But then when they come out, they could be
You put on a show, yeah.
and then we're on little like taking care of themselves, even if they're depressed. And then there's other people that might be depressed and just, I don't want to take care of myself, but they're both going through the same things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People put a show up for other people. They want to keep friends. They want to keep their friends. They want to, keep other people happy, but they struggle to keep themselves happy sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think that's where behind closed doors it might be more rough, but they don't want to show it to other people because, maybe they don't want to talk about it.
And also when they're communicating, you might think this is the one that always makes us laugh. What do you think? The one that always makes us laugh?
They don't want to ruin their reputation.
Is the one that will be crying behind closed doors. What do you think about that?
I've heard, I don't know if this applies to everyone, but I've heard that it's usually the people that try to make others the most happy that suffering the most themselves. But you can't just assume that for everyone.
Yeah.
That's
But then the professionals think that they know what depression looks like. Because if I come or you
But it's
two
different
come to
for
them,
everyone.
you two might go to them, look, you're clean, your clothes are spotless, and you would go, you have a smile on your face, you look alright, you both have a glow. They would say, oh, and it's just something that you're going through. But then somebody else would come, didn't make the effort, because you might have mustered up all the effort you had to look just like this. Where another person is suffering from depression could have done the same thing like you, to look like this, but decided that they just wouldn't take the courage to do anything like that. So that's why you said it's not good to judge, and I agree with you by appearance, and that's why I agree with what you said as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's really nice meeting you. God bless. God bless. Do you think a depressed person look like? Is it a person that is very dirty on the street? Can a person who look very clean like you and me be a depressed person?
Yes.
Because there's people that are going around and thinking that they could assess depressed people by the way that they look. Do you believe that?
I don't, not at all. I'm a depressed person, I don't look it.
And I wouldn't have think that. I thought, what a nice, friendly lady. She looks, like, I wouldn't have, if I could understand how they make mistakes like that as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
I guess so, but I think depression just comes in all shapes.
They think that you have to be looking like in a certain way to be
They'd be
depressed.
sad. If you look into their eyes, they're sad.
Yes.
Depression is a sadness.
Yeah, and then it could also be different stages as well. So that's why everyone could never look the same. And this is the mistake that the professionals sometimes make. Because you would have to look, if you are going to for assessment, you would have to make yourself like let your hair look dirty or your clothes, because they could misdiagnose you if you dress like the way that you do for some people.
Today, I just thought, sod it, I can't be bothered today.
You look nice, that's what I'm
But
saying to you.
I just, you know, you just get on with it. Like you said, I suppose different stages, because I've got used to living with my depression.
Yeah.
And you adjust to it, because it doesn't go away.
Yeah, no, it could go away now, today, and tomorrow you could even be feeling the effects twice time as what? Yeah. But then, as I said, if you want to go for an assessment, like dress nice, there's not a spot on your clothes, your hair is well up, you look really clean, they will have to think twice. The professionals will think first and say, you're just going to a thing. So in that way, that's why they make people tell lies, because you know you're depressed, but they wouldn't, because you know the way that they think, you'd have to go with your dirty clothes, but then you may not do it because that's not who you are. And then that's why that's how they end up not believing. Yeah. So it's not a man that is sitting on the street, a tramp or anything like that. He could have a different psychological problem. Yeah.
Superstars, all these pop stars, they're all depressed, all of them.
A lot of them, and a lot of them go home and commit suicide because they can't even say to someone, I'm depressed, because they say, you have everything, you just.
How can you be depressed?
So then they suffer a lot as well as the normal people, grassroots people.
It's embarrassing.
Yes, to tell someone, you have to put up
A friend.
and then when you reach home, it could be a different situation.
That's it.
Even the professional misdiagnose depressed people.
Wow.
Thank you for talking to me.
No, pleasure.
It's called Street Vibes UK, my channel. Thank you so much for talking to me, and I'm Street Vibes UK.